How you doing? Algebra 1 class. How are you? How's everybody doing? So we're going to continue on our study topics. So this one is converting unit measures. Now this one you're going to need your conversion table. Okay, and this video is the part 2 to your study guide. Okay, so this is part 2 from my Algebra 1 class. So I want you to convert 3 hours to minutes. Okay, minutes. So if you notice, I start with hours and we end with minutes. So my answer should be into minutes. So I look into my conversion table and I see that if I'm dealing with hours and minutes, I would pick the factors of unit measure factors of 1 hour equals what? 60 minutes, right? So let's use that as a side note. Okay, so now I go to another color and I would set up my hour, set up my fraction, my factors. So I start with 3 hours, right? Times, now what's the rule I told you, the trick? If I start with hours here, we're going to do cross cancellation. A measure over here should be what? Hours, right? No matter what. So let's look at what we picked out from our table. Is there an hour here? Yes, right here. So that 1 is next to hours. So of course, this is plural, so we just take this out. Same thing, but it's just singular. So we write 60 on top, 60 minutes. Okay, now let's try to solve it. So we cross cancel hours. Now, 3 times 60 is what? 180 over 1. So 180 what? Converted to what, guys? Minutes. So that's the answer. Okay, so let's go to the next page. Boom, boom. And let's go to the nice clean page. All right, so the next one should be multiples. We're going to use more than one factor now, multiples of conversions, okay? So let's not get worried. Remember, we have our table. The reason they say conversions, multiples of conversions is because this time you may not have a straightforward factor, a unit measure, okay? So let's say I want to say how many miles is 152,000 inches. Okay, so I need to know how many miles. That's my answer. I should get it into miles. Okay, so let's see what's given to us. So let's look at the table. Do we have anything straightforward? We shouldn't. The way I set it up, your conversion table. So we'll pick out. We got to set up from from inches to miles. So let's pick 1 mile equals 5,280 feet, and then the other one should be 1 foot equals, let me just take this out, I don't like that, so you guys can see it better. Okay, so what should be 1 foot equals what? 12 inches, right? 1 feet, 12 inches. Okay, here we go. We're going to use this as a side note. All right, here we go. Let's set it up. We're given 152,000 inches, right, over 1, same thing, times what? What should be the measurement down here for the denominator? Inches, right? So let's see. We could use this one. 12 inches, we're at the 12 here, and we write 1 on top, feet. We use another one. If this is feet over here, guys, what should be the measurement down here? The way I showed you. Let's pick the other unit measure. Right here is feet. So it should be feet. 5,280 over 1 mile. Okay? Now let's cross cancel. We have inches here, done. We have feet here, done. Look what you notice. Mile is left over. Isn't that what we're trying to find at the end of the day? Yep. So let's try to multiply all the numerators. So we get 152,000 over 12 times 1 times 12 times 5,280. You should get 63,360. Now let's divide this. We should get an approximation of miles of, try to get a whole number, 24 miles. Okay, so this should be your answer. Okay, so make sure you guys are following that table to the point. Okay, let's do one more example. New. Let's get out of this page. Let's just solve a one-step equation. Solve one-step equation. Okay, and we'll stop here, and then we'll go to the third part. Okay, so here we go. 26 equals 8 plus v. Okay, 26 plus A plus V. Let's do the bridge technique. Put a box around my variables anymore? No. And let's put a circle around our integers. Okay, so we want to make sure we combine like terms, which we did, and we want to bring everything to one side and the other to the other side. For example, variables on one side and integers on one side, numbers on one side. Okay, so let's try to see if we could just have the variables on the right side. Let's bring the v down. Right, we use that up, and now let's use all the integers on the left side of the equal sign. So we bring down the 26, right? Positive 26. We're done with that. And let's bring the positive 8 over. And this is negative 8. So negative 8 plus 26 is subtraction. You get 18 equals V. Thank you, everyone. So make sure you stay tuned and study the third part of the video. This is just a second part from Algebra 1 class. So if anyone's not in my class and you're just viewing my video page, please subscribe. I have more. I'm going to be adding more videos, more in depth and concentrating on other topics of math problems. This is just more of a study guide for my students. So I'll see you soon. My name is Mr. Keysbay. Just subscribe and thank you.